Did you know that 85% of job success comes from having the right mindset, not skills or experience? That's right, your mindset is more powerful than you think. Most people believe success is about hard work or being in the right place at the right time. But the truth is, it's all about how you think. In this video, you'll discover how to unlock the mindset that high achievers use to get ahead. No more feeling stuck or wondering why others are moving up while you're standing still. It's time to break free from self-doubt and negative thinking. We'll explore why setbacks are not failures but stepping stones, why rejection could be your secret weapon, and how to network without awkward small talk. We'll also dive into how you can own your success, even when it feels uncomfortable. By the end, you'll be equipped with the tools to start thinking like a winner and moving your career forward faster than ever. Ready to shift your mindset and start winning? Let's dive in. Chapter 1: Unleash your inner winner. The power of unconventional thinking to become a career winner. It's essential to think differently than the crowd. Successful people aren't afraid to break the mold. In fact, one study showed that 91% of entrepreneurs attribute their success to having a unique idea or perspective. If you're always doing what others do, how can you stand out? It's about taking bold steps that others wouldn't dare to. For example, Steve Jobs wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo with the iPhone, a product that was considered risky at the time. Look at your work and ask, what's missing? What can I do that's different? Sometimes, it's about seeing the problem from a new angle. Don't just settle for what everyone else is doing. Dare to be the outlier, the innovator, the disruptor. Creativity isn't reserved for artists, it's crucial for your career, too. The key is to reframe challenges as opportunities. Instead of thinking, this is too hard, tell yourself, this is a chance to learn. And remember, people who take risks don't always succeed right away. But they learn faster. In fact, one report found that 40% of entrepreneurs fail in their first venture, but the ones who try again are often more successful the second time. So, trust yourself, trust your creativity, and most importantly, trust the process of learning through failure. Chapter 2: Rejection is your superpower. How to turn setbacks into stepping stones. Rejection is not the end, it's the beginning of something better. Every no you hear is one step closer to your next yes. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful media moguls, was fired from her first job as a TV reporter. She famously said, "I was never afraid to fail." Her story shows that rejection can ignite your inner drive. Psychologically, rejection teaches resilience. Research from the University of Michigan shows that people who view failure as a learning experience are far more likely to succeed in the long run. In fact, resilient people are 60% more likely to bounce back stronger than their peers after facing setbacks. What if instead of fearing rejection, you embrace it? Think about what you can learn from the feedback you get. Maybe it's a missed skill or an opportunity for growth. For example, when J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers, she didn't give up. She believed in her story. Next time you face rejection, instead of letting it break you, ask yourself, what can I do better next time? Consider it feedback. After all, every rejection brings you one step closer to a future acceptance. Chapter 3: The Fearless Mindset. How to conquer imposter syndrome and own your success. You ever feel like you're not worthy of your achievements? That's imposter syndrome talking. It's that nagging feeling that you don't belong or that you're faking it. According to a study by the International Journal of Behavioral Science, 70% of people experience imposter syndrome at some point in their careers. But here's the truth: you earned your success. You wouldn't be where you are if you didn't deserve it. Take a deep breath and start acknowledging your hard work and accomplishments. Try to celebrate small wins daily. To beat imposter syndrome, reframe your thoughts. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," try, "I'm always learning and growing." One way to overcome this fear is to find a mentor or peer who can validate your worth and help you see what you're missing. One powerful quote from the book The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown is, "You are enough just as you are." Repeat this mantra when you feel like you're not measuring up. Over time, it will help shift your mindset. Don't forget to subscribe. We're just getting started with powerful tips that will transform your career. Chapter 4: Networking for Non-Networkers. How to build authentic relationships without the small talk. You don't need to attend every networking event to succeed. Instead, focus on building meaningful relationships. Most successful people don't network just for the sake of it, they build genuine connections with others. A fascinating piece of research from Harvard Business Review found that 70% of jobs are filled through referrals. That means relationships are far more important than any elevator pitch. But don't get bogged down by the idea of networking. It's not about knowing the most people, it's about knowing the right people. To create authentic relationships, focus on offering value. It could be as simple as sharing a helpful article or making an introduction between two people who could benefit from knowing each other. Think about the people who helped you in your career and ask yourself, how can I be that person for someone else? Networking isn't about collecting business cards, it's about cultivating long-lasting connections. You don't need to be a natural extrovert to do this. In fact, introverts often make the best connectors because they focus on quality over quantity. Chapter 5, Mastering Self-Promotion, How to Flaunt Your Wins Without Feeling Awkward. It's time to get comfortable with celebrating your achievements. Many people feel awkward promoting themselves, but the truth is, if you don't speak up, no one will know your value. A study by Career Builder found that 57% of professionals don't promote their own successes, which can hold them back from getting noticed for new opportunities. Self-promotion doesn't mean bragging, it means sharing your accomplishments confidently and clearly. Start by documenting your wins, no matter how small. This will help you build your confidence and make it easier to talk about your achievements when the time comes. One of the best ways to promote yourself is through storytelling. Instead of simply listing your accomplishments, tell the story behind them. For example, instead of saying, I led a team that increased sales by 20%, say, I led a team through a challenging period, and together we managed to increase sales by 20%, thanks to a new strategy I implemented. This turns your achievement into a narrative people can connect with. And don't shy away from social media. Platforms like LinkedIn are designed for self-promotion, and when used correctly, they can expand your reach and visibility. Remember, it's not about bragging, it's about sharing your journey and the value you bring to the table. Chapter 6, Your Career GPS, Setting and Adjusting Your Success Map for Lifelong Growth. Setting goals is important, but what's more important is staying flexible enough to adjust them as you grow. Think of your career like a GPS. Sometimes, you need to change the route based on new opportunities, roadblocks, or detours. Research shows that people who are adaptable are 40% more likely to achieve their goals compared to those who are rigid. Start by setting clear, long-term goals. But don't fixate on them. Keep an open mind and allow room for new directions. For example, you may start out aiming for a management position, but opportunities may arise in other areas that better align with your strengths and passions. Be willing to pivot. Regularly assess your progress, just like checking your GPS for alternate routes. If something's not working, adjust. Success isn't linear, it's more like a series of loops and changes. But the key is to keep moving forward, no matter what. Another great tip is to break down your long-term goals into smaller, actionable steps. This keeps you focused and prevents you from feeling overwhelmed. Keep track of milestones and celebrate each one as you go along. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more career tips that will help you think like a winner.